Okay, um, this is part 15, and this one is the most important one, I believe, if you're one of the very elect. And this one is about being delivered up. And if you are a very elect, there's only 7,000, and there's more of them, but they're like in the nations. So, you'll see all countries, nations, and everything doing the same thing. They'll probably only have two very elect, because they will be king and queen of the ethnos, which is, the nations. And the 7,000 will be the priest to Yahweh during the millennium. So I was taken to another area, and it's actually the seat of Satan. And there was a huge line of the very elect who were waiting to speak. Now, during this time, your family, a friend, they'll kind of come against you because you don't believe that this Messiah is the real Messiah, and they'll help to deliver you up. But don't fight it. It just means that you need to do some work, and you have a purpose in these end times. So I saw that my family delivered me up. It was actually more friends. And I saw it in different perspectives. But basically, some people won't be taken to Jerusalem. What I saw were most people did get taken there, and it's a very, very long line, and it seems like it trails on forever. And people were basically just browbeating me and saying that I was a terrible person because I didn't believe, that this was the real Messiah. And I just had to deal with it. In the Bible, this is Jacob's trouble. So this is like a 10-day tribulation, up to 10 days. So you could be there for a day, or up to the full amount of 10 days. Anyway, I was waiting, and I saw my friend April, and she was just so worn and haggard. I mean, this is not an easy task to do. Just imagine having the whole world against you, literally. And but she got through it. And I waited a little bit more. Finally, I was able to go up, and there were these steps that I had to walk up. And it was like this overpowering feeling as I started walking up one, and I kind of had to put my knee down a little bit because it was just the Holy Spirit had entered. And there was that light, I told you about the golden light, moment. And everybody was just watching. Well, this is where I found out that this is the unforgivable sin. I stood up and I said, wait a minute. We need to fix some things. And because I was so exhausted and worn out, mentally, spiritually, physically, and he said, well, I can forgive you for all the things you have done, but for this I cannot forgive you. And he showed me a part of hell, I guess you'd call it, where it's outer darkness, and people could be standing right next to you, but it's so dark you can't see them. And then there's like this flame that shoots up, and you see the people for just for a second. Anyway, I said, okay. And then he showed me that when you're being thrown into the lake of fire, it's like a cliff, and you get thrown off, and as you're going down, it's like this flame that shoots from within, out your eyeballs, out your mouth, and you're utterly destroyed. Well, after I saw that, I said, no, but I do want to allow the Holy Spirit to speak through me, but can you fix some things in my life so that I can make it? Because it's just been a very long haul. So he agreed, and I came up, and I walked up to the top step. Satan was sitting there. I just remember just being like kind of sick, that, ew, this guy is saying he's Christ and he's not. And so I allowed the Holy Spirit to speak through me. And I heard, what was that? It was like, don't fear those who can kill your body, your flesh, but fear him who can kill both your spirit and body. And he was arguing all with me and everything, and I was done at that point. And I was able to go. I walked down the stairs, and there will be like things that are intimidating. I think it's more or less to put fear into the people, like just like the fear of death. But Satan will try everything. But if you make it up to that point, just do it, because at that point, when you're done, it's over, and you can do whatever you want. So, you have done your purpose. And with the Holy Spirit, when it speaks through you, the purpose is to preach to the very ends of the world, to preach the truth, to open up the eyes of the 144,000 who are worshiping Satan, thinking he is Christ, and to all those others who are worshiping him. And it will be spoken in the cloven tongue, which means it will, when you hear it, it's going to sound in your own native tongue, dialect, everything, even the exact location where you grew up. So all the little sayings and things like that, it will come right to you. So many, many people, their eyes will be opened. In Daniel, it's kind of funny because it talks about this, and the ships of Chittim that really, really bother Satan, and then basically the media and how they're trying to do damage control, and but the 7,000 are very worrisome to him. So if you are one of them, just stay strong in the Word, and just know that God has got your back. You know, He's not going to let anything happen to you. He will take care of all your needs, everything you need. I kind of liken it like you're riding in your parents' car, in back of a van, and you're just taking a long road trip and keep asking your parents, are we there yet? Well, it's kind of like, God, are we there yet? So He's got your back. Just don't worry. Have no fear. Just know that you're going to get through it. Time is short, so you do need to study all you can before the 6th seal, 6th trump, and 6th vial sound off, because after that there's no more learning. The latter day rain is over. So you will have all the oil that you could possibly get at that point. And talking about the 10 maids who had, the 5 of them didn't have enough and 5 of them did. So you want to have plenty of oil to get you through. Also, the 2 witnesses will also be assisting the 7,000. And they're called the first fruits. When we get into more of the book of Revelation and Daniel, it'll talk about them more. So you'll see the difference between the 144,000, which are partially sealed, but they are sealed. Satan can't hurt them. And then the 7,000, which are God's very elect, who are used to preach to the ends of the world for the last time, so that the eyes and ears are open to the world. They say, you're worshiping Satan. He's the fake Messiah. So I think that's it. I'm going to go over these, and I'm going to see if I forgot anything, or if I need to explain anything more. And as time gets closer, I will be updating, saying, because I have personal benchmarks to look for too, so I know where we're at. And so I can go ahead and update people that way too, and say, this happened. So, okay. I will talk to you soon.